Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boy Blues, 1975. A YouTuber who's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Blues, 1975.
This is Super Hang On the ZX Spectrum, or in my case on the Retro Games The Spectrum, because I'm still playing through a bunch of games I've played before, hence the line revisit in the title. But I'm playing through the ports of the sprite scalers, at least the land-based ones. Maybe I'll do some more of the sort of aerial ones, or some of them, period. Don't know, but this is Super Hang-On, based on the arcade Super Scaler by Sega. I want to say it was released in 1987 and was a follow-up to the original Hang-On, which was groundbreaking, and was released in 1985. Was the original Hang-On the original Sega Super Scaler? Because before that there was Buck Rogers, wasn't there? Which was that just a scaler? Don't know, but this was ported to the micros by Electric Dreams, who were basically Activision, or a sister company or a subsidiary of Activision. Hence the fact that I'm pretty sure that this is the game engine from Enduro Racer, which is not a bad thing. What I'm going to say, which is it's been passed around a lot at this point, this game engine. I mean, it's a solid game engine, so if it's not broken, don't fix it, but it's been passed around more than a cool girl at a naval base, shall we say. Anyway, so differences between this and the original Hang-On: Continental Stages or something like that. I didn't include that really awkward screen you get at the start of this game with some music that's written by no one involved in any other part of the game, that sounds like someone dragging their nails down a chalkboard, and you just select, what was it, 6 stages or something like that. This was Electric Dreams' attempt or their big Christmas game in 1987, released on the Spectrum, which is fantastic, the Amstrad, which is not so good because it's an unoptimised port of the Spectrum, the Commodore 64 version that once again is shite, the Atari ST and the Amiga versions, they're absolutely banging. I mean, they're not Mega Drive banging, because I've done a comparison against the Mega Drive of the Amiga, but they are still pretty banging. But what's interesting about this one is, if I press phone, we get to the title screen. Right, attribute inks on, attribute inks off. I'm going to go with on. One of them, I can't remember because I haven't generally played this yet, makes it all completely and utterly monochromic. One, as you can see there, makes your bike multicoloured, so there's a little bit of attribute clash, but it's just nice that they've done it, and some of the roadside objects are coloured as well. And for attribute clash, you know, it really isn't that bad, and I do kind of like that they've done it. It's there's a little castle in the background. I never noticed that. Yeah, I do really kind of like the fact that they did it. Anyway, the keys are keys of champions without me having to set them up. Q accelerate, A decelerate, O left, P brake, M, not space, M is turbo, because when your bike is going Harry Clappers, you can engage your turbo, which makes it go even more Harry Clappers and makes it even more brutally hard, because this game is, look, you can adjust the difficulty there, S. This game is brutally hard. Anyway, let's get into it. It's got amazing reviews on the Spectrum and the Amiga and the Atari ST. Not so much on the other two. Right, so course top left, and to the right of that it says which actual stage, Africa. To the right of that's my clock, to the right of that speed. Again, incorrectly in kilometers. It's not incorrect, that's what it did in the arcades, but we're in America, we should be in miles, baby. Right, I'm maxed out. Ooh. So it's quite narrow, as you can see. And I think, brake is your friend, they're unforgiving as tits. I think the colour roadside effects works quite well, I really do. It's not distracting, the actual clash isn't insane or anything like that. I've got an itchy face because, well, why not? Graphically, there's a lot going on. It's super smooth. The undulation's fantastic. The road effect is fantastic. The sense of speed is getting there. See, look at it. This is what I mean about once Enduro Racer introduced this engine, why would you do anything else? You wouldn't, would you? So that's a stage. because you've not got analog like you would have. It actually does that, by the way. That's not fucked wrong or anything. If you tap it, you can hold it in position for corners. It doesn't help because it's brutally hard. If they hit you, they will go straight through you and you will take a massive hit. Right. I haven't used turbo yet. I'm concentrating too hard. Talking and playing at the same time, it's not my bag, baby, but it's gameplay. There we go. You got to have talking and playing. If I watch a video and it's just someone playing a game, I turn off. If you're not talking, even if it's detrimental to your gameplay, if you are not talking, I do not care. It's as boring as watching it. Well, Keir Starmer. Try and look human. That's pretty fucking boring. Hey, look at that. Okay, that doesn't look so crash hot. When I die, not if I die, when I die, break. I will. I've just realised, by the way, this is a cracked poked ROM. Look at that. I don't have to worry about time. I never noticed that. There's like, this is on my memory stick that I got off Amazon. There's like 35 versions of Super Hang on it. Different languages and everything. I never noticed it. I've never got this far before, which is why I've never noticed that the attribute clash. Right, I'm not invulnerable. It's quite bad now. But at least we get to see some more stages. Right. So I don't have to worry about Turbos. I'm going to Turbos. There we go. It just literally means turbo, corner comes, lose control, die. Yoink. See, it makes me wonder, I never saw screenshots of the attribute class looking this bad in magazines. So, clearly, none of them got there, did they? Turn it off. My advice is, if you think this looks shit, because obviously I'm not going to run out of time, so it's not a question of when I die. I can't turn it off. But if you're going to play this, play it with this turned off. I always thought it was nice, but that's before I realised there's a stage with red in it. Oh. Also, I don't know if it was a multi-loader or not, but because I'm not multi-loading, but no 128K sound effect version. That's a bit. Maybe they thought, well, we didn't do that on Enduro Race, or what we did do with the AY chip was utterly redundant, so we're not going to do it on this. I like that. Oh my word! Lordy, lordy, lordy. Lord had nothing to do with this, Dave. It's a shame. I mean, well, it's not a shame, because they included the option to turn it off, so it's all well and dandy and good and cool and stuff. Don't turn it on. But the game engine itself, yeah. Why couldn't it do Outrun? Why was Outrun too much for this? Where's the bird this feather came from? I was looking at to see if I was going fast enough to Turbos. How many stages? Is that it? 5, 6, 7 stages? I mean, I know it's a game from back then, so you'd expect it to be short, but it's so brutally hard without cheating, I never realised how short. Fuck nuggets. Slow down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I never saw in the Usual Suspects, your Sinclair User and Crash magazine, screenshots with this garish colour clash. Attribute clash, if you will. Fuck it, see what I mean? That they just run through you. Extended play. Right, so what? One more stage? And then is that a continent? And then I multi-load. I don't know. I've never been in this space before. It's very exciting. Even if it does look like someone's thrown up on pizza. See, now, I've always thought, controversial, that racing game effects on the Spectrum, like the undulation, I know it just comes down to how they program it, it's not necessarily the system, but it just seemed to achieve better results. I'm not saying with the colour and shit, but better results than they did on stuff like the Master System and the NES. Get out of the way, I want a Turbos. It's just that brutal when you do it on the Mega Drive, to be fair. As are the opponents. And the opponents are brutal in this. I thought they hated you in Enduro Racer. Really, red for the trees. Hey! Bonus points. Because I didn't run out of any time. Because I am a god. Is that it? Well done, Racer. Enter your name. Right, so attribute colours off. And then 1, keyboard. And then fire start. Can't turn them off. Can't turn them off. The reason I never noticed my time wasn't going down before is because it was on 50 on the first days, and then when I looked up it was on 90. But yeah, I've played this with attribute off, so I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Is that the Spectrum thing? Don't know. But if they just kept it minimal like this, then it would have been fine. But obviously they wanted to differentiate the stages, which, like I said, I can't knock it and I can't complain about it, because in normal circumstances you could turn it off. It's just I can't for some reason, even though I have definitely in previous gameplays of this, which I've done at least 2, yeah, I've turned it off. My god, I think I would have perfected that stage if I wasn't cheating. As much as you can perfect stage in a driving game, you know what I mean. Oi, bastard. Yoink. My god, I can't get over how short it is. But you didn't complain back in the day, and you didn't notice, because like I said, the difficulty curve elongated these things. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh, for all 1.5 milliseconds of it. The shit coming up off your tire when you brake as well. And I mean, your sprites are recognisable as that of the arcade, so the trees do that in Enduro Racer as well, and Outrun, to be fair. It might be a blink if you miss it though, but hey, there you go. But yeah, Super Hang-On, I would say probably the 3rd best sprite software fakery superscaler thingy doohickey mimich on the Spectrum. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this back in the day, because this, like I said, was one of the big Spectrum releases. This would have been the same year as Outrun, in fact, wouldn't it? 1987. I mean, for them coming out with Spectrum. Because obviously Outrun was at, what, 86 in the arcades? Fucker. Him, not you. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially, like I said, if you played any of the versions of this and you loved it in the arcades. Was this your Christmas game? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.